CompTIA A plus 1001 and 1002 ports and protocols.
30 common ports and protocols.
Port 7 TCP/UDP echo.
Used for testing reachability, debugging software, and identifying routing problems.
Port 20 TCP File Transfer Protocol FTP.
Makes files available for download across a network data connection port.
Port 21 TCP File Transfer Protocol FTP.
Makes files available for download across a network controlled connection port.
Port 22 TCP Secure Shell SSH.
Makes a secure connection to the command line interface of a server.
Port 23 TCP Telnet.
Makes an unsecure connection to the command line interface of a server.
Port 25 TCP Simple Mail Transfer Protocol SMTP.
Transfers email messages across a network.
Port 53 TCP/UDP Domain Name System DNS.
Facilitate identification of hosts by name alongside IP addressing.
Port 67 UDP Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol DHCP server.
Provisions and IP address configuration to clients.
Port 68 UDP Dynamic Host Configuration on Protocol DHCP client.
This requests a dynamic IP address configuration from a server.
Port 69 UDP Trivial File Transfer Protocol TFTP.
This is used in the performance of one simple task of converting IP address to domain names that serve everyone and can easily understand.
Port 80 TCP Hypertext Transfer Protocol HTTP.
This provisions an unsecure website and web services.
Port 110 TCP Post Office Protocol POP.
Retrieve email messages from a server mailbox.
Port 119 TCP Network News Transfer Protocol NNTP.
NNTP is an application protocol used for transporting Usenet news articles between news servers and the end user client.
Port 123 UDP Network Time Protocol NTP.
It is used in the synchronization of time between network devices in the network.
Port 135 TCP Remote Procedure Call RCP.
It holds information regarding which ports and IP addresses the services are currently running.
Port 137 to 139 UDP/TCP NetBIOS over TCP/IP.
Support networking features of legacy Windows versions.
Port 143 TCP Internet Mail Access Protocol IMAP.
Read and manage mail messages on a server mailbox.
Port 161 UDP Simple Network Management Protocol SNMP.
Query status information from network devices.
Port 162 UDP Simple Network Message Protocol SNMP Trap Operation.
Report status information to a management server.
Port 194 UDP Internet Relay Chat IRC.
It is an application layer protocol that facilitates communication in the form of text.
Port 389 TCP Lightweight Directory Access Protocol LDAP.
Query information about network users and resources.
Port 443 TCP Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure HTTPS.
Provision secure websites and services.
445. TCP, Server Message Block, SMB.
Implement Windows-compatible file and printer sharing services on a local network, also sometimes referred to as Common Internet File System, CIFS.
Port 427 TCP/UDP. Service Location Protocol, SLP.
It is used to establish, modify, and terminate multimedia communications such as VoIP, Voice over Internet Protocol.
Port 1026 TCP, Calendar Access Protocol, CAP.
It is used by Novell group-wise for its calendar access and also used by Windows Task Scheduler.
Port 1701 TCP, Layer 2 Tunneling Protocol, L2PT.
It is used to connect two private business networks together over an internet connection to create a virtual network.
Port 1732 TCP, Point-to-Point Tunneling Protocol, PPTP.
A tunneling and encryption standard is used to connect two private business networks over an internet connection to create a virtual network.
Port 3022 TCP/UDP, Network Address Translation, NAT.
It is the method by which IP addresses are mapped from one group to another, transparent to end users.
Port 3389 TCP, Remote Desktop Protocol, RDP.
Makes a secure connection to the graphical desktop of a computer. Thank you.